And the Checka Pro Radio Show starts now. Here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Checka Pro Joe.
Here in the Checka Pro Radio Studios, I see on the call screen my friend Spencer Little. He's in Austin, Texas, and he's with Deluxe Garages. I love the name of his company. It's not a garage door company. He can turn your garage into an oasis, into one of those beautiful man caves, and he can really start with the epoxy floor. Spencer, how are you?
I'm well. How about yourself, Joe?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. So you do pretty much everything in the garage that a lot of guys would like, correct? We're talking the floors, and you can do storage. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, I mean, we call ourselves Deluxe Garages because our goal is to help homeowners make their garage deluxe. And we started by starting as a concrete coating company. So, epoxy flooring, polyurea, and polyaspartic are kind of hot topics in the concrete coating industry right now. And we offer all three different options to our homeowners. And then we kind of evolved, right? So we were doing patios and pool decks, and we've evolved to kind of incorporate the entire garage. To where now we cover not just the concrete coating of that garage, but storage options. We have a really nice line of European cabinets, overhead racks, and we can kind of really, make it a special place for you, right? And it's not just man caves, but, she sheds and, whatever your passion is and whatever your hobby is, those are the kind of things that we try to fulfill for our homeowners.
You've got to check out his website, deluxegarages.com. It's just as it says, deluxegarages.com. Go to Google and just type it in, and they will come up at the top. If you're in the greater Austin area, this is someone you should definitely research and talk to. I know Spencer, and he's a real nice guy, and he loves what he does, and he'd be willing to talk to you over the phone and find out what your true needs are. Speaking of that, what is your why? And what I mean by that, Spencer, is why do you get up every day to do what you do?
Yeah, that's a great question, right? And I think as humans, that's like maybe the number one question that we're trying to figure out every day, and for me first, it's obviously my wife and my three kids. I have two daughters and a son, and my wife, Kristen, and, they're definitely a major part of what keeps me going every single day, right? I mean, they're the reason that we started the business, and, they're the reason that I'm here today. But I think as we've gotten into Deluxe Garages and we've gotten to know homeowners in the area, we're based out of Liberty Hill here, which is just north of Austin. It's where our warehouse is. It's my hometown. It's where I was born and raised. Went to school. I think we've discovered a lot of opportunity to help others through our business. And I know that kind of sound cheesy, right? But I used to work for a company before I opened up Deluxe called Indeed, and their mission was I help people get jobs. And you kind of always think, okay, yeah, you're helping people get jobs, but you're also making a lot of money and all that kind of stuff. And I think the Deluxe Garages is starting to evolve into a community and a culture as a company that is really starting to describe my why. We have now over 6 individuals from Liberty Hill, Texas, all W-2, all benefits, all making above the median salary here in Austin, Texas, from our own community, right? And so we're able to kind of build out in our own community. And then these individuals are able to go in and make their dreams of Liberty Hill and in Austin residents, a reality, right? And I think that's starting to become my why. It's funny enough, it's not, helping people get jobs, but really just, to build a culture and to have that connection to those people, to then go and build dreams and realities and be able to help support my family, I think are all great things. And, they're what keep me going and what keeps me up at night, but also keeps me going the next morning.
Spencer, that is well said. I asked that question to just about every guest on my radio program. everyone has their own angle, but I think that you've covered it well. I think you could answer the question for most people. It's really about, why am I here? Who can I help? And in your case, you're helping your team members and the community and your family. I'm just saying that was a fantastic response. I'm talking with Spencer Little from Deluxe Garages. Here is his local phone number in the Austin, Texas area. Write this down, 512-337-2292. Again, 512-337-2292. His information is located in the description of this podcast, so you can always refer to it when you listen to it. His website, deluxegarages.com. Spencer, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Checka Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Checka Pro Radio Show.